Okay, so if you were not in class, then you missed the last paragraph that we need to do, which includes the counterclaim, the rebuttal, and then more evidence. So for the counterclaim, you need to answer the question, what is it people may argue against your stand? Now remember, I made the claim that some people, that General Honorio is suffering from narcissism. You're trying to prove this to people. These people may be thinking, no, he could have this or he could have that. So you have to try to predict what kind of argument they will have against you. So I wrote, some people may say that General Honorio did not suffer from narcissism, but from stress. So perhaps if you're doing Abraham Lincoln, you could type, some people may say that Abraham Lincoln did not suffer from depression, but from the stresses of being president. Or if you're doing perhaps someone who is violent, some people may say that this person is not suffering from the antisocial personality disorder, but is just suffering from a traumatic childhood. So think what people may argue and write that down. That's your counterclaim. Now, after you do the counterclaim, you have to do the rebuttal. Why are their arguments wrong? So I write, while he did face stress, as anyone would, his actions prove he was narcissistic. So perhaps for Abraham Lincoln, you could write, yes, of course, being president is stressful, but his actions overwhelmingly prove he had depression. Or for a serial killer, yes, this person did have a traumatic childhood, but that does not excuse the overwhelming number of times this person behaved irrationally. Okay, so counterclaim, rebuttal. Now, what you want to do here then in your last paragraph is then list lots of things that this person did proving they had that personality disorder. Lots of other things that are not mentioned in your previous paragraphs. They have to be new stuff. So Honorio constantly looked at himself in the mirror. He also took a long time to perfect his hair in the morning and took pains over his clothing. He constantly belittled others to make himself feel better. If others talked about themselves, he would turn the conversation to himself. And then you just want to end the sentence, put in another sentence here saying that this proves he was suffering from narcissism. Okay, so that's what this paragraph needs to do. Okay, counterclaim, oops. What is it people are arguing? Rebuttal, why are they wrong? And then list more evidence that supports your claim, right? Evidence that you have not stated beforehand. And the last sentence should be, let me change this very quickly. Your last sentence should be, this overwhelmingly proves he suffered from narcissism. Okay, that's your last paragraph. So make sure you get that one done. And I think that is the end for this recording.